Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Um, so we are filling up capacity here in our second phase of the Folsom Prison experience here. Um, we've got to keep a close eye on the intake situation. Basically, we're going to bring in as many medium security as we can each time. And basically, we're going to keep trying to fill up this side and bring in as many medium security as there are available within reason. Like 21 is kind of pushing how many I'd like to bring in at once, but I think we can handle it. So we'll go ahead and just do it. Um, Now, we also have to be sure that we are really trying to watch for escape attempts now on both sides, not just kind of over here where we're used to seeing them, because it's inevitable that we're going to start to see those. So, the objectives are continue doing the tunnel searches and doing shakedowns on odd numbered days, so that we do our best to stay out in front of those kinds of tunnel or escape attempts, etc. The shakedowns will also help us discover contraband, which can be big as far as trying to. Ooh! We found a tunnel. Good job, team. Let's go ahead and pause it and start the process of fixing that. And if I'm not mistaken, we should have a bunch of workers pretty much with nothing to do to come and go fix that. Like, what's going on here, guys? We should be getting after this pretty quick, because we're not building anything now. So what the heck are our workers doing? All right, so the inmates have arrived. And that's good for our cash flow, because that's a lot of money every time we bring those in. And I like the fact that our road gates are now out here kind of controlling traffic a little bit. That, I think, will help us. So our tunnel has been repaired, and we're off and running for the episode, frankly. Things hopefully will run pretty smoothly for a while. We're no longer dealing with those events that we were early on in the series, because I had to turn them off. So our objectives now in the near future are basically save a bunch of money and start thinking about this investment. So basically, this would cost us 160 grand, and I think that purchase would be enough to build 2 more of these. So 160 grand plus about another 500,000, and if everything is going smoothly down here, we're going to be making a bunch of money. But what I need to try and do is get to where everything down here is kind of maxed out for capacity, so that I can then start assigning prison labor. We're not at that point yet, just because I don't have enough bodies to try and figure that out. So whenever we get to where this number is up around like 140 or 150, I think then I will go ahead and increase capacity. But like, see here, it says we're going to bring in 1 medium security. We're going to need to look at intake, because I can bring in more. Like, there are 49 available. See, they would bring in 3 minimum security, and I don't want that. So we've got to keep this number down for a little bit. In fact, let's just close this, and now for the next day, we're going to just take 20 medium security. So let's do that. That'll get us more of these, and then the next day I'll bring in about another 15 plus whatever minimum security we need to get this number back up. Now, before we get to the point where we're ready for that intake, there might be some minimum security that have left, and I can adjust the intake for one day to try and bring a few of those in. But we'll have to see how that goes whenever the time comes. So it's kind of hard because I can only control how many of each type come in. I wish you could micromanage that a little bit more. All right, let's go ahead and do a shakedown. Now watch how fast this goes. We got to watch our door control to make sure that we don't have any bottlenecks because of people not being able to get into rooms. Man, I wish I could like make one eye go this way and one eye go the other way and watch them both at the same time, because I feel like a cuckoo clock or something right now, just back and forth. We're about halfway done with this here. And so far, not a ton of contraband. You know, considering how much ground we're covering here, this is actually going pretty well. And I think we're going to make it without any of my guards actually going on break from the security room, which is nice because I don't have any traffic jams as a result. Good job, team. Come on, finish, finish, finish. We started it at like 2:30. I'm going to go ahead and stop it because it got really close to searching all of the places. So, all right. So we're doing pretty well here. How are we doing on prisoner happiness? Danger level is low. 104 are suppressed and compliant. Out of 110, that's phenomenal. Our staff morale is still a little bit low. Dog handlers, it says 13 need a break. So I guess let's bring on like one here and one here just to give us a few extras. Armed guards, 4 need a break out of 12. I feel pretty good about that ratio, honestly, because 2 are on break. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and just bring in a couple more. Put 1 on each side to try and give us a little bit extra workload there. And then guards, 40 need a break, and 20 are on breaks. So we probably need to add like 10 more. So let's just do that. I know that's going to... Oh, man. I forgot that costs that much money, but it's okay. We'll be all right. We need to do another tunnel search here in a few minutes. But I want to make sure that we've got lots and lots of staff to keep everybody happy. They still won't let me forget about those 2 that died while on duty. Let's actually look here. We now have room for 2 minimum capacity. That's not really that much, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to let it go, and we'll bring in 20 medium security, and I think that'll get me to where we've got enough people over here. I think that'll give me enough guys over here to go ahead and set prison labor, but we won't do it until the end of the day tomorrow, after all those guys arrive, and whenever they are going to bed, basically, I will set those jobs. So that's the plan there. That day went pretty smoothly, quite frankly. I'm glad that we caught that tunnel early. That was awesome. Although there might have been one over here that we were sniffing out at the end of the last episode. I can't remember. But either way, we found it. So that's good. We got to start bringing in some more cash flow here, guys. I want to see that number start to skyrocket. So 7 hours, we've got 20 medium security prisoners arriving. We'll get, what do we get for each of those? 500 on intake, I think. So that's a pretty decent chunk of change. Yeah. And then once I get these medium security dudes going through like shop class and everything to where they start generating some exports for me, then we'll be in the money. Because we'll have 2 fully functioning workshops going, and that is going to be a pretty sizable source of income. And I'm excited about it. If we can get to where these 2 are like running like well-oiled machines and we're cranking out a bunch of cash, it won't take us long to save up the money that we need for that additional land. But the one thing that I think we will try to add before we do all that is some additional security down here in the form of security towers, guard towers. We might even do it on this side and just put them like here, here, and here maybe, and then the same thing down on this side. Although we've got a dog out there, I could maybe come on with this. Bottom line is we'll probably put in some guard towers to try and help eliminate escape attempts. I don't know exactly how the mechanics work. Like if I've got a guard tower out here and all of a sudden they spot a dude coming out from under the ground, do they just shoot him? Like, is that how that works? Or do I have to, like, free fire? Authorizes your armed guards to use lethal force. I mean, the problem is, if you do that, your days without incident will go down because you're going to have a death, more than likely. If they shoot a dude, they probably going to die. So it's a give and take. I guess I'd rather have them dead than escape. That's just me. I mean, my job as a prison warden is to not let them escape. You know, if I do, I think the general public would be more upset about that than hearing in the news that the security guard at the Folsom Prison facility thwarted an escape attempt, but in the process, the inmate who was trying to escape was shot and killed. They'd rather hear that than the security guard fired a warning shot and then shot and missed and the dude escaped. Like, the warning shot could have been the one that just hit him in the head and ended it. Or hit him in the leg. I don't care. Just don't let him get away. Contraband display. We need to display. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, who cares? We found another notebook page. Yay. Alright. So, here are going to come our... Wait. Closed to inmates. Did they already arrive? I'm confused. Didn't we have it set to bring in like 20? Fill to 130. What's up with that? Are they already coming? Is that what's there? Okay, they're right there. I was like, what in the world? So now, look how much money we're making off of just intake. And like I said, once these guys get in here, we're going to have to now tinker with these sliders to try and get it to where moving forward, okay, there's a tunnel over there. We've got to get pretty aggressive trying to find it. Can I do a tunnel search, medium security only, and insane only? My guards over here are not dealing with intake, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Search this side. Oh, wait, I did medium security. Stop that one and go minimum security. Dirt. And now once those guys are in there, wait. What is he doing over here? Tim Speed. He's medium security. Why are we bringing reception in on this side instead of going over here? I mean, as long as they get them back out of there and over here without any escapes or whatever, that's fine, but that's just stupid. I mean, come on, guys. Use common sense. Holy schmoly. All right, what's taking so long with this tunnel search here? Okay. All right, so now in the morning, we're going to have, okay, see, like here, I've got room for 10 minimum security, and I still have room for like 50 medium security. So if I go to intake, and let's do like that maybe, and now, what did I say, 10? What if I go like this? Will it change? Yeah. Let's go like that. We're bringing in 25 total. It'll be 10 medium and 15, or 10 minimum and 15 medium. So we'll do that. I don't want to bring in too many because that's just a lot to try and deal with. So that's that. Now, we're going to go ahead and continue doing tunnel searches throughout the day because of this potential tunnel here. But I need to make sure that tonight before, or I guess after these guys go to bed, we need to pause the game and match up prison labor assignments from this side, from both sides, so that basically we get everybody going and doing stuff that's going to help the prison flow on this side. So, all right, let's do another tunnel search. Let's just do all of them. Actually, you know what? Just do medium and insane, or minimum and insane. I'm going to make that mistake a lot, by the way. Medium and minimum. So, and then minimum and maximum, I will screw up a lot too. But it's okay. We'll do another tunnel search, medium security only, at lockup tonight. But I'm focused on this side for right now, trying to find this tunnel that was being sniffed out down the center here. So, I'm just going to keep this menu open so I don't forget. But I'm quite happy with how things are going so far. Even though this says we're in the red, that number is way back up from after we bought all those guards. So we're doing okay financially. A lot of it is because we've had a lot of intake, but if I can get to where we're actually generating some exports out of here, I think we'll do okay. Plus, the more inmates I have on a daily basis, the larger our grant is, I think, to keep them here. Man, they are sniffing out a bunch down here. Come on, guys. We got to find it. All right, let's go minimum and insane. Watch the security room here for, what's it called? Anybody going on break. We want to avoid those issues. Looks like we're going to get through another tunnel search without finding it. I saw the little thing there, but it was us, it was them telling me that they think there's a tunnel there. We'll find it, dang it. So frustrating. All right, so now our intake situation here has changed. Why is it now 11 and 18? That'll work, but that's 29 guys. That's a lot. You know what? Screw it. Let's just max it out. I can bring in 14 medium security and still 59. I'm pretty sure I just said that wrong again. But let's go like this, drop this down some, and then let's crank this baby. I can bring in 14 minimum. How you like that? We're bringing in 50 people with this. Wait, there. Boom. Make it 55. It's going to be crazy, but you gotta get a little crazy sometimes. I mean, who cares, right? What could go wrong? Either way, we're still going to try and get prison labor set up tonight because we're going to have a bunch of people here the next day that will go ahead and start getting them into these programs, whether it's the classroom or the workshop, doing laundry or whatever. They got to go to the kitchen, I think, or whatever to get kitchen safety classes. There's a lot of stuff like that we're going to have to deal with. But we'll get it done. All right, so another tunnel search here. Looks like it's going to go fruitless. There's definitely a tunnel coming out of this general area. So I'm thinking it's like right in here, and they started digging this way, and now they're going to go up like this, maybe. So the next tunnel search we do will be for all of the rooms whenever they go to lockup. And at that point, I will go ahead and set prison labor. But I got to wait until after this, work/programs time to get them set up with those jobs. I could have started it now, but like I said, without having a whole bunch of people here to actually do those jobs, I didn't want it to be kind of hodgepodge or whatever. Let's double check here. Yeah, 14 minimum security is what we want. The other one, 41 is fine. That'll put us at 87 out of 105, and that's pretty good. So, all right, we're coming up on 10 o'clock, and our nighttime tunnel search/prison labor assignments. So, all right, we're going to pause now that it's hit lockup. We're going to tell them to do the tunnel search. And then I need to go into, is it logistics? Yeah, prison labor. So we have 17 in the workshop. So let's just max it out. Boom. We've got 2 in the kitchen, 2 in the shop, 2 in the mail room, and the cleaning cupboard. Okay. 2 in the library, 8 in laundry. Okay. And then we've got 2 in this kitchen and 2 in that shop. Easy enough. All right, speed it back up. Now we got to watch the door control here, because we're doing tunnel searches all over the place. Go ahead and close here, logistics thing. Ooh, did we find a tunnel? We did! Good job, team. Remove tunnels. Skadoosh. So our workers will wake up and go ahead and take care of it. Look, they're all just standing over here in storage. With that said, let's go ahead and let's go staff. You're tired. You know what? We're going to fire 5 out of our 20. It's fine. We'll keep the rest around just because. But we're not using them for anything right now. I could go ahead and fire them. I'll just have to pay them to come back at some point. And I don't know that that's necessarily... I don't know the cutoff for how long it takes before that ROI pays off. Like, do you have to go 10 days without them? Or whatever. How much do they cost per day? 100 per day. So you only have to go 5 days without using them. So actually, let's go ahead and fire 5 more. I don't need them for anything. They're not building anything. They're just here to basically fix tunnels. They would be here in case of like events. They would go ahead and take care of repairs and whatnot. But that's, we're not going to have a lot of that. So, all right, we're still good for intake. It's going to be busy because we've got 55 of them. That's basically 7 prison buses of inmates showing up tomorrow morning. So it's going to take us a while to get through that, and that could be a little bit hectic. We'll need to make sure that we're watching the door control systems during that time. But our guards should spring to life and hopefully get that done pretty quickly, because we've got a ton of guards. And we're still only at 90% morale. What is up with that? Why do we have 47 that need a break? Hang on a second. So 48 stationed, plus 4 is 52, 68. We have 89 guards that are doing things, that are assigned to jobs or whatever, okay? And then that leaves, what, 35 on, that could hypothetically be on break? And yet it says 47 need a break. Whatever. I'm not hiring anymore. We've got tons of guards. If it gets down to where, like, we're totally full over here, and I'm cranking out tons of cash, I'll add some more guards. Just because, it won't hurt anything. I would love to have like 100 that are free, so that whatever it says need a break is about how many we have on break. That would be nice, so that basically you kind of assume that whenever the ones that are tired go on break, ones that are already rested are there ready to replace them. So I wonder if there's a, bunch of literature or tutorials that kind of explain that mechanic and like the ideal ratio of guards to prisoners or whatever. I actually want to look at food distribution. See, like demand 50, supply, we're doing okay. Same thing over here. Much less demand because, yeah, we're doing okay. So if they don't eat, it's on them. Oh, tunnel search time. Everybody's awake. Let's try and get it done before these new inmates arrive. Hurry, guys, hurry! We need the guards to stay at the door control stations. Oh, we're going to get it done. Oh, yeah. Just in time for the new inmates to arrive. Why? Come on. Just stop it. All right, so they are arriving now. Big time cash flow about to happen here, which is awesome. So these guys will come in. They'll go to the yard or whatever. Actually, by the time they're in, they'll probably be going to eat. It doesn't really matter. They probably will not get to do the prison labor stuff today that I assigned them to, but that's okay. They'll just use it as free time, and then start that stuff tomorrow. But we need to start getting them through some of the classes so that they are certified to do carpentry or machine work, etc. It is day 125, which means we are going to execute a... look at the chaos going on in here. That's a lot of bodies. And they are still coming. They're just pouring in from the outside world. Our guards are running frantic trying to get them, sent to the right places. It's okay. This would work a whole lot better if they would use both reception rooms, but no. We got to bring them all to this one instead of bringing them here into the building that they're going to stay in. What's up with that? But look how our cash flow just shot through the roof. We got like 25 grand right there, guys. Wait. So let's close that. We're going to need to do a shakedown at 3 o'clock. But everything else is going well here. We'll need to... Notebook page. Tech tree. Yeah, we don't care about that. We're getting a lot of those notebook pages saved up, which is cool. So now on our prison intake situation, let's actually go look at it, because we have room for 2 minimum and 20 medium. So we're going to keep this like way down, and then we're going to go like something like that. In fact, let's just do that. No, let's keep it right at 180. And then after today, we'll put the ratio right down the middle to try and make it a little bit easier to manage. We'll just have an even number of them coming in each day, and we'll see how that goes. But a lot of life and activity going on over here at Phase 2. I love it. We need a name for this now. Like, this is not, I don't like calling it Phase 1 and Phase 2 once they're already done. They can be Phase, 2 and Phase 3 or 4 respectively while they are under construction. But now let's go with like Building A and B. So Building B is looking pretty good. What's that? I thought it was another notebook page, but it's ingredients for cooking. Oh, shakedown. I had a proud dad moment the other day. I was home, and my girls got home from, I don't even remember what they were doing, but they walked in the door, and I had music playing, and it was Shakedown Street, which is kind of like a funky Grateful Dead song or whatever. And they came in, and they were like head bobbing, like they liked it. It was fantastic to see, because usually if they pick like songs that they want our Echo to play, it's like Kids Bop Kids, or lately it's been Christmas carols. But they heard some Grateful Dead, and both of them were like, yeah, I dig this. And speaking of music, I was supposed to go see Old Crow Medicine Show yesterday, but the show got postponed, I guess because of COVID probably, which is kind of a bummer, but totally understandable. I think Tennessee Theater just canceled like all of their shows for a couple of weeks. So now it got pushed back to mid-January when they're going to play, and I got to figure out who I'm going to take, because I don't know if my wife's going to go, but we'll see. So those shakedowns take like 2.5 hours, and I forgot to watch the door control systems, which is bad news. We haven't had trouble with those lately, and I wonder if it's because we added all those extra guards. But like, danger is low, that's good. Staff morale hovering around 90%, which is okay. Let's go ahead and stop this. We're close enough on that. We found that tunnel over here recently, so we're doing pretty good as far as thwarting all kinds of prison escape attempts. I'm surprised that we haven't run into any over here. Like, are these guys just a little bit craftier and make it harder for us to find those tunnels? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just knocked him unconscious. That was awesome. Get him some help, Doc. Dude needs some help. He's unconscious. And we're going to just come over here. We put him in cuffs and then just leave him there unconscious. The guy needs medical attention. Where'd he go? Oh, now they're escorting him to the infirmary. So they put him into bed. He's going to get some treatment. And then he's going to go to the hole. Or to solitary, probably. I assume he was doing damage and then tried to fight back against the guard. So far, as far as I can tell, we have not had anybody go insane on this side. So that's cool. But we made 15 grand yesterday, and that's cool. And we've got 15 more guards or inmates arriving. That'll get us to 180. You know what? Let's go to 185. And that'll leave room for some insane, basically. Because I've got 17 extra criminally insane capacity. We're bringing in 19 medium security, and that'll put me... Actually, that puts me really close to our capacity. Like within 1. So, yeah. Let's just do that, and then we'll balance them out tomorrow to where... Wait, it's tunnel search time. They're in lockup. We're going to do this, and then I think we're probably going to wrap up the episode. But this was a good one. Got a lot accomplished as far as inmates that are inbound. In fact, let's go ahead and ride it out until the morning. Nah, we'll just kill it here. So let's get this tunnel search done. I've got stuff to do, so we'll wrap it up and then get back into it in the next episode. But that's the last big intake that we will need to get us completely full on that side for the most part, which is awesome. And like I said, looks like we have not had anybody go insane in the medium security facility. And I wonder if what will happen is if they go insane, they just bring them over here, or if they use the ones that are over here first. Come on, finish the stinking tunnel search, guys. Like, what is up with that? They found some guard keys, 2 of them. So somebody was perhaps planning a escape. Why can we not finish this? Oh. Oh no! They killed a guard! Now he's going to go up to maximum security because he murdered the guard. Why is... Oh, he's unconscious now. So you see he's got the dark red or the darker orange. So now, where is it? 3 staff have died on duty. Well, that was only a matter of time. I was like, how's he moving if he's dead? But somebody's carrying him. So that guy, the problem now is where do I put him? If he's up to medium or maximum security, let me look at his, yeah, and he's only served a half of a year of his 32-year sentence. I'm going to put him back to medium security because I don't have anywhere to put him. Like maximum security wise. But, God, that's a bummer. Should I have an armed guard in here? You know, what we're going to need to do at some point is come in here and do taser rollout. $5,000 plus 400 per item. So 400 times, let's say 100 guards, if they take them all, is like 40,000, right? We can afford it. We're going to do it. Boom. So that's going to be an expense in the next episode, and that's kind of a sad way to end this one because everything was going so well. We were doing so good, guys. But now, things are getting crazy. These guys are going to be trouble. We kind of knew it was coming. And what that tells me is when we get to maximum security, there are no more dorms. They are all going to be cells. So what we'll do is basically we'll be cloning this. We might even eventually turn like one of these sections into cells for the cloning process. Actually, we can just clone all of these. So we'll just clone this, and then we'll change them from padded cells to regular cells. But that'll do it for this episode. Does that count against days without incident? No, apparently. That's cool. Even though it says deaths in the past 24 hours. Whatever. All right. That is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see y'all next time.